Hi guys, welcome. Dan here from the Magic Junk Drawer, and I have a little time now. I figured I would do another quick free tarot questions answer. So if anyone's out there and has some questions for me, you can send them in whenever you're ready. I had to go to DMV today to return those license plates. It actually wasn't a big deal. I wasn't there for very long, but when I looked at the registration, hi, how are you? I'm good. When I looked at the registration, I noticed that the dealership charges $80, costs $80 more for them to register it than when I registered my car myself. Oh, thank you, much appreciated. So I should be getting a refund back. So annoying, so annoying. And I made another appointment with a different Volkswagen dealer to see if they can diagnose the oil burning problem. It's like never ending. But in my travels, I came across a farm stand that I didn't know we had, and I stopped and I got some fresh fruit, so that was good. Otherwise, there's not really too much else going on. Today's the first day I've had completely off in a long time. So that's good. So I'm going to do a couple of free readings for as long as the phone lasts. And then I'm going to spend a little time with the DOG. Hi. Yes, everyone can ask questions. Go for it whenever you're ready. I'm going to do my best to try to keep up with them and not skip over anyone. Hi. What do you see coming up in my love life? Okay, so let's look at the love life between now and the end of the summer. What's happening with the love life between now and the end of the summer? Well, right off the top, you could have an earth sign show up, which would be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or Taurus. How could I forget? Okay, the first card you have here is the wish card in reverse, which is kind of feeling like you haven't had your wish fulfilled yet. And the Five of Pentacles is feeling a little bit worried or thinking about it, dwelling on it. But right in the middle of the reading, you have the Judgment card, which is like karma. So if you've put in good karma in your love life, you're going to be able to get some of that back. So it's the kind of thing, if you felt like maybe the last couple of relationships or scenarios, you got the short end of the stick, karma comes around and is going to rectify that. Now, so we got feeling like the wish hasn't been fulfilled, feeling a little bit worried, karma shows up, and then you start to stop worrying. So it's not going to be weighing on your mind as much. You may feel like that's lifted a little bit. And then here comes the earth sign. Now, this guy is a slow mover, so it can be very frustrating when you're dealing with someone like this. Generally speaking, this is an earth sign, but it could also just be somebody who is slow to make decisions or slow to move forward fast. So just keep that in mind and try not to let it frustrate you. The last card you have here is the moon, which could be a Pisces shows up, or it could be some kind of a secret. You know, maybe you find out a secret and all of a sudden things start to make sense now. But it does look like somebody is showing up. It looks like you're going to get over this hump, and on the other side of the hump, you're going to be feeling much better. And either you have a Pisces coming in or you have an earth sign, but somebody is showing up. They just may be a little bit of a slow mover, so try not to get frustrated with them. Unless either one of those are your signs, and if it is, then it could be you, and then the opposite is the person that shows up. You're welcome. Let me see if I can keep up with this chat here. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're here too. Will this miracle be answered for me regarding my residence? Okay. Will a miracle be answered regarding the residence? Okay. getting our miracle? Yes. So, and it's going to come out of nowhere. So you got two aces, which is a 70% chance, 67 to 70% chance, yes, you're getting a miracle. But you also have the Eight of Wands, which means something changes quickly. So it could be the kind of thing where, like, out of the blue, you get your answer, like you weren't expecting it, and all of a sudden you receive that phone call. I think you're going to get your wish. You're going to get your miracle. Okay. Will I have a relationship? I'm a Capricorn. Okay. Is there a relationship coming in for the Capricorn? Let's say between now and the end of the summer. Something's coming in. So you have two aces, which is like a 70% chance. And then the last card here is the Eight of Cups in reverse. So if you just walked away from something or you left something behind, you maybe just did it intuitively without a reason, but there, like, upright, it would be like, this person's cheating on me, they're no good, I'm leaving. In reverse, it's like, I don't know why I'm leaving, but I'm out of here. It's just not, I'm not feeling it. So you got a 70% chance that somebody will be coming in before the end of the summer. I'm going to pull a playing card to see if we can get anything else. I don't know why I like the playing cards for timing. And timing in general is just not easy, so. Okay, so the Eight of Clubs. The clubs would be the summer. 8 could be August. It could also be in 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or the 8th of any month. But being that the first reading was before the end of the summer and this is August, I'm going to go with maybe August, maybe your month that someone shows up. Good luck. Okay. Let's see. Will my exams be positive? The exam results coming in on July 11th, will they be positive? Well, it looks like you only have a 33% chance that they're going to be positive. The other one here is you have the King of Pentacles, and then you have the Page of Cups. So this is water and this is earth. So it could be that like a middle of the road kind of thing. Are these test results like from exams? Because 33% chance, and then the king is a pretty prominent figure, so I'm not going to say it's 33. I would say that you probably have at least a 60% chance that it's going to be positive. This guy here, he's a little bit, you know, freedom loving or lackadaisical, so it may be like the exams aren't all great, but they're decent. So hopefully focus on getting focus on seeing the results that you want to see and put that out into the universe and see if you can make your results more positive. But I do think that they're probably going to be decent. They just may not be like over the top extraordinary. But that's okay. I mean, I always think as long as I pass. Okay. Okay, what is Patrick thinking of honey? All right, Patrick, what are you thinking? The wish card. The Knight of Pentacles. If one of you is an earth sign, that could be one of you. And the last card is Temperance, if one of you is a Sagittarius. So the wish card is definitely very positive. It's like a wish. You know, he looks at you like a wish. The Knight of Pentacles would be an earth sign if one of you are an earth sign, and Temperance could be a Sagittarius. Or Temperance could be restoring balance back to the situation, or bringing, you might need to have a little bit of patience. But so far, this is looking good. I'm going to pull two more. Wheel of Fortune. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up, you have the power to turn this into something. And balance. So I think that he sees you in a positive light, and I think that there is definitely an opportunity for a relationship in the future. Okay. When I go with my work colleagues for drinks, what do they think about me? Okay. What do the work colleagues think about CP when they're out drinking? I think that they think that you're a lot of fun. So the first card is Temperance, which is a Sagittarius. If you're not a Sagittarius, this could just be Sagittarian feeling. So Sagittarians are fun, they're outgoing, they're a lot of laughs, and they're usually up for anything. So like I always think, like if you're hanging out with a Sagittarius, you're destined to do something fun. Okay, so then that's you. And then the next card is the Moon in reverse, which means like there are no secrets, or you get what you see, like you see what you get, like there's no hidden agenda. So they're not thinking that you're putting on some kind of a persona. They think that you're a real person, this is who you are. The Devil in reverse means that they think that you're a casual drinker. They don't think that you're an alcoholic per se, because addiction would be upright. So basically they think that you're just a happy-go-lucky, fun person to hang out with. And then the next card is the Five of Swords in reverse, which is like there's not arguing, there's not bickering, you don't seem to be a loud, obnoxious drunk. So I think that they just think that you're a fun person and they enjoy hanging out. That's what it seems like. Let's see. Does anyone from the office have a crush on me, and can you describe their appearance, please? Okay. So let's see. Does anybody in the office have a crush? Yes, you got 3 aces, so somebody does. Can you tell me what this person looks like? Can we get an idea of, you know what, I'm going to use some playing cards for this, because we can tell light and dark with the red and black cards. The person that has a crush on CP, what color is their hair? Light or dark? Wow, and then the Two of Hearts shows up. This would be a light-haired person. And I always think of like light hair being anything lighter than like a light brown or a medium brown. Yeah, everyone can add questions. What color eyes does this person have? Light eyes or dark eyes? Light eyes? Light eyes and light hair. Do you get a sense that somebody with that coloring around you from work has a crush on you? Because that's what's showing up right now. Okay. I want to know the first letter of my crush's brother's name. His name is Saz, and he's an Aquarius. The first letter of your crush's brother's name. Dylan, stop. What's the first letter of the crush's brother's name? Is it from A to M? Yes or no? Could it be early in the alphabet, A to M? Oh, I read it wrong? All right, wait, let me go back. Oh, your brother's, oh, wait a minute. I want to know the first letter of my crush's brother's crush's name. Oh, this is going to be really hard for me to get because this is going so many people deep. But let me see if I can do it. Just give me 1 second. Here, Dylan. Here, come here. Good boy. Go ahead, take it right there. All right, let me just reread that, make sure I got it right. The first letter of my crush's brother's crush's name. He's an Aquarius. The brother is an Aquarius, and his name is Saz. I want to know the letter of my crush's brother's crush's name. Okay, let's see. I'm going to say, is this person's name in the first half of the alphabet A through M? Okay. Is this person's first letter of the name between A and F? Okay. Is this person's name between A through C? No. Is this person's name start between C through F? Does this person's name begin with a C? I'm going to go with C, but I'm going to be honest, I'm not real confident in that. That's what but I'm not really confident with it. Okay, let's see. Will the Gemini and Sagittarius hook up soon? Who will initiate it? I would think that the Sagittarius will initiate it because that's more of their personality than the Gemini, but let's ask. Will the Sagittarius and the Gemini hook up soon? Definitely. You got all three aces. Will the Sagittarius initiate the hookup? Will the Sagittarius initiate the hookup? Only a 33% chance Sagittarius is initiating it. My gut says the Sagittarius will, but the cards are suggesting the Gemini is going to. Yeah, just send the questions in. I'm just trying to go down the chat. That's how I'm answering them. So I'm here with Sunshine. Hi, can I know my Aquarius Jay? Will I be in a relationship in July? Okay. Is there a relationship between Sunshine and Jay happening in the month of July? Will Jay the Aquarius and Sunshine be in a relationship this month? there's a relationship. I can't swear that it's happening in July. The first card you have is an offering of love, okay? So this is one ace, which is 33%. Then there's the Six of Swords, which means somebody may be traveling this summer. Somebody could be going across water, which might put a hold up. That's why I'm not going to swear to July. But the last card you got is the Lover's card, which is a soulmate connection. So it definitely indicates a relationship is on the horizon. If it's not happening, oh, okay, so then maybe if you're traveling across seas to him, then definitely, especially when the lovers show up. Okay. Oh, thank you. Is my relationship fading? Okay. Is the relationship fading? Shh. There's no barking. No barking. Oh, relax. Did you finish that peanut butter? You want more peanut butter? Here. Come on, eat this, and then I'm gonna hang out with you in a little bit, okay? All right, don't bark at me. Shh. Quiet. Quiet. Shh. So you got a 67 to 70% chance, yes, there is some fading happening. But the last card you have here is the Three of Pentacles, which is working together in cooperation. So your relationship might not necessarily be fading, it just may be going through a phase. And I've never been married for a long time, but if you talk to anyone who's been married for a long time, like in a relationship that's gone on like 10 or 20 years, they will tell you that relationships go through that. They go through ups and downs and ebbs and flows. So if this is a relationship that you feel is fading and you want to put more energy into it, you can rebuild this relationship because you have the Three of Pentacles. So focus on what you want and what you love about the relationship and not what you don't like, because all that will fade away. My relationship faded. Will I get fired from my job? All right, let's see. Will positive vibes get fired? Well, there's a 67 to 70% chance that, yeah, there's some kind of instability happening here. But the last card is the Devil in reverse. So if the Devil were upright, I would be more concerned about it. But if you're kind of sensing that, like, are you thinking fired or like laid off or like cutbacks? Because if you're sensing it, I think you may be onto something. Although I would be more concerned if the Devil were upright. But it doesn't hurt to put feelers out there and see what other jobs are out there. I mean, there's things going on now. You may be able to pick up something better. Can't hurt to look. Okay. What does B find attractive about S? What is B attracted to in S? This person maybe have a lot of patience, maybe very calm demeanor, because temperance is patience. B may be attracted to that kind of calm aura that she has or he has. Or, I mean, this could be the Sagittarius card, but if we're looking at this card more as a personality type or what you would be attracted to, this would definitely be that the person is balanced, it's like peaceful, stable, and easy to be around. Okay. Will B ask us for a date soon? Is B going to ask us for a date before September 1st? Yeah, 70% chance. I think that B is worried that they may be rejected, and that's what's holding them back. There's a little bit of fear of rejection there. Should I become an SW? I just need to be financially stable. I'm not sure what's an SW. Fired, I tend to think, let me see that. I tend to think negatively sometimes. Okay, if you're focused on negativity, that's just going to attract more negativity. Yes, oils help. Sage helps. This morning I was like at a dead end with the number of things I was working on, and I'm like, you know what, I just need to take a salt bath and kind of wash this all away, because once you start, social work, okay. Once you start on the negative spiral, it's very hard to bring yourself up. It's easier to stop at the snowball before it gets there. So I would try to focus on positivity rather than negativity. And I know that it can sometimes be challenging, but my day job years ago, I knew I was going to get laid off because we were going through this, they were doing a computer upgrade, and the computer was going to wind up taking away half my job. So I don't even think it was so much intuitive, it was just kind of logical that they weren't going to need me. So I know that kind of paranoid feeling that when you feel like you're going to lose your job, and it's a horrible feeling, which is why I'm saying that if you're sensing it or you're picking it up, I would try to get out of it first or stop the negativity. Oils are great. Peppermint is very uplifting. You can do peppermint and lavender. You can even get candles, like scented candles. Salt baths are really helpful, because once you get on that negative train, it's really hard to pull yourself off of it. And then if you do get let go, then that's just going to add to the negativity. And we want to try to keep going up rather than going down. So I hope that helps. Okay, let me go back to the social work question. Should I become a social worker? I need to be financially stable. Okay. Social worker. Should we become a social worker? Should we become a social worker? Well, you have a 70% chance that, yeah, you should. And then the last card here is the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is kind of suggesting not to make a hasty decision. So, it's tough, because you have to go with either what's in your heart and what you think that you would be good at. And sometimes making a difference in the lives of people will make you feel more rich than someone who is just earning a lot of money, but you hate what you do. So there's a definite balance there. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate it. So my suggestion is, and I would tell this to anybody not having anything to do with the cards, do what's in your heart, because you need to be happy with what you do. There's not a lot of money in social work, but if it makes you happy and you enjoy it, you'll be a happier person for it. So good luck. Good luck. Okay. Oh, it's not social work. All right. Well, I asked social work, so you might be a good social worker. What is Jay going to tell me when he takes action in expressing his feelings this month? Okay. What is Jay going to express this month to Sunshine? Temperance fell out. So when it falls out, I have to acknowledge it. So this could be either he needs patience or he needs understanding, or this could also just be he's feeling more balanced and he's ready to either move on, move forward, take things to the next level because he's more stable in himself. Okay, let's see what else we can get. The Hierophant. this could be a Taurus, but there may be some kind of a spiritual connection between you and him, and he may say something like that. Now, sometimes guys don't have the best way of expressing that, so just take notice of that. You know, usually women are a little bit better at vocalizing that, but he may be feeling it and not know how to get it out totally. And he's not so worried anymore. So at one point he may have been worried about this, or it might have been weighing on his mind, but he's starting to come out of that. And then the last card is the Death card. Upright would be a transformation. In reverse, it's like not ready to transform. So what he might tell you is that there is balance restored to his life, or maybe you need to have patience with him. He feels like there is some kind of a connection between the two of you. He's not real worried about his feelings or hiding them for you, but he just might not be totally ready to dive in head first just yet. But I wouldn't worry about it because there's a definite connection here. And then the last card here is the Empress, which is the Venus card. So it's all things beauty and it's all riches. So it's like money, love, fertility. This is a good omen. So I think that even though he may not be like, I'm ready to marry you right now, there might be a good dialogue between how he's feeling, what you want to hear, but also needing to just wait and give him a little bit of patience. But I think it's going to be good. I think you'll be happy with it. You may even feel some sense of relief. Okay, let's see. Oh, you can't say it live? Then you know what? Email it to me. And the next time I do a live reading, I'll answer that question first, but I won't say what it is. A general love reading this week. Okay, what's going on for love this week? For Shay Shay. What's happening this week? Love for Shay Shay. The bottom of the deck here is the Six of Cups, which is looking back on the past with nostalgia. Somebody from your past may return this week. I think that's what's going to happen. And it could be someone that you've had a spiritual connection with when the Hierophant shows up. The Page of Wands, feeling prepared. The King of Wands, this person may be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Could be a Taurus as well because of the Hierophant. And then there's going to be a lot of thinking and contemplating. So somebody from your past may show up and they may be like saying things to you and you're like, okay, wait a minute, I have to think about this now, you know, and that's okay. Think about it. Take your time. And the last card is the Five of Wands in reverse, which means you're not going to be arguing with this person. You would hear what they have to say and digest it and then make your decision, or whatever is going to happen happens. But I think that you're going to have an opportunity with the person from the past. I can't swear it's going to be by the end of the week because, you know, timing is difficult, but that was the time frame I asked. Okay, let's see. What are B's current feelings for us? What are B's current feelings for us? Maybe B might need a little bit of a break. Maybe pulling back a little bit from the situation. But then the Empress shows up, which means there's a love, fertility, money, abundance. Like, this is a good omen. This person just may be backing up for a couple of days, maybe needs to take a break. Or maybe they just may be busy with something else. But then the Empress shows up, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So this person might show up with an offering of love. They also may be looking to hook up. So enjoy. The Ace of Wands could be like a hooking up or getting together or something. Okay. Where am I? Will Orla come back to work after finishing university? Is Orla coming back to work? Got a 70% chance that yes, she will be back. And then the third card is Strength in reverse. It may be that she's coming back because she's just not ready to move on yet. Like she's not feeling strong enough, or she's not feeling brave enough to take a chance for something else. So I can't swear she's going to stay there forever, but I do think that she's going to come back. Okay. How does my boss feel about me? How does the boss feel about Cool J? You might be getting a new business opportunity, a promotion, an increase in pay. When this card shows up, it's like a positive business opportunity. But you also might be feeling a little bit betrayed. So I don't know if you get a business opportunity, but it's not as good as you thought, or something there that's not sitting right with you. But the Empress again. So this is favorable. The person looks at you in a good light. And I think that either Ace of Pentacles could be a bonus, it could be a promotion, it could be anything that has to do with advancing your career. The only thing that I don't love is this card, like maybe feeling a little bit betrayed. I don't know if somebody else tries to either take the promotion or somebody else tries to do something that doesn't sit right with you, but don't worry about it, because with the Empress, Venus card, so this is money and love. So I wouldn't worry about it. I think there's going to be a new opportunity coming up for you. Okay, where am I? What are Augustine's feelings? I'm a Pisces and he's a Gemini. Okay. What's the Pisces-Gemini connection? What's the Gemini feeling for the Pisces? Page of Swords. Something here can change really fast. If you're not together, that could change really quickly. Or he could tell you something out of the blue. You could get a message from somebody quickly when that card shows up. And the King of Swords. So if this relationship hasn't gotten off the ground, I think it's going to. The swords are fast. Pentacles are slow, but the swords are fast. And they come in out of nowhere. The Magician, you can have anything you want in this relationship. You have the opportunity to make magic happen. So I think that he has a very positive outlook when it comes to you, and he thinks that you're strong. And he thinks that you're patient and kind and worth the wait if he's been waiting. But with these swords, I think that this relationship is going to either change, go to the next level. Something is going to happen that's going to be significant, and it's going to happen out of the blue, and it's going to happen quick. Okay. What's my ex-friend? Why my ex-friend texted me? Okay, because Mercury is retrograde and we're getting all kinds of messages coming in this time. Okay, what does the ex-friend want? What's the ex-friend's motivation? Okay. It looks like they may be having some kind of a financial difficulty, or they may be feeling like they don't have anyone to turn to in their life, or they feel like you guys had a good connection and they need some support. In the center of the spread is the Hermit in reverse, which is sort of showing that this person has been isolating themselves, and not isolating themselves in a good way where they're like, oh, I need to take a moment to myself, but kind of like shutting the world out. And then the Ace of Wands, I mean, obviously you heard from them out of the blue. And then the Nine of Cups is the Wish card. So I think this person is either wishing to have you back in their life as a friend, or they need some kind of support and they felt like you were a supportive person in their life, and that's why they're reaching out to you. Do with it what you wish. You know, you're not obligated to this person. That's your call. if I try using spiritual oils for steady work, fixed oils, what are my best chances of keeping my job? I have panic attacks panic attacks are the worst. I suffered for them for years. So a lot of times people that have panic attacks are picking up either psychic energy and they just don't know how to interpret it. So it creates anxiety within them. So many people suffer from anxiety, and the best thing that I have found that's helped with anxiety for me is physical movement. Yoga, running, anything physical to kind of break up that anxiety. I think that one of the best oils to use for anxiety is lavender. It's very calming. I would get some lavender oil, or get lavender, like even a body lotion, like Johnson & Johnson's makes it for babies because it puts them to sleep. You could just rub a little bit on you. You can put it on your pillow to help you sleep at night. You can use it as a lotion, put it on your pulses, but I would go with lavender. I also have to be careful with this one because sometimes people hate the way it smells. Patchouli oil has helped me a lot when it came to anxiety, but a lot of times people hate the way it smells. So if you don't want to walk around and people are like, oh my God, what's that stink? But if you like it and you don't care what other people think, I found patchouli oil to be even better with anxiety and that kind of stuff, because you want to break up some of that anxiety because your mind is going a million miles an hour, and then your thoughts are going out into the universe, and what goes out into the universe is going to come back. I went through this phase where I couldn't sit still for 5 minutes. If I wasn't working, I was like driving around. I just didn't want to be home. I didn't know where I wanted to put myself. It was terrible. But the good news is I got past it. So you'll get past it too. You will. Try the patchouli oil. If you find that people think that you stink, then go to lavender, because lavender is not really offensive to anyone, I don't think. And you can even take a spray bottle with distilled water and put a couple of drops of the lavender in it and spray your bedroom or spray your car. It's really relaxing. I think it'll help. Anxiety sucks. I know, it sucks. All right, let me see. How does the Scorpio feel about me right now? I feel a strong connection with him. I'm a Leo. Okay. How's the Scorpio feeling about our Leo? If you're feeling a strong connection, go with that, because I believe in that. I definitely believe in that. All right, what's the Scorpio feeling right now? Well, you guys never had a falling out where this person would be feeling a little bit betrayed by you, because betrayal comes up, but it doesn't have to be that you did it. It could be they just feel like somebody's betrayed them. So the first card here is the Page of Cups, which would be a young person. It also could be a Pisces, because there's the fish in the cup. If you're under 30, this could be somebody around you, or this may be the person that betrayed that, caused the betrayal. So if this Scorpio has been worried about whatever, they're coming out of it. So this betrayal, whatever it is that was eating at them, is starting to lift. In the center of the spread, there's Justice and Karma, and then the Fool, which means that this is you are seen in a positive light. Also with the Justice card is, you could be right, this is a karmic relationship. This is something that's supposed to be lived out, and you're going to get your chance. You just may have to wait a little bit on the timing, only because of this betrayal that happened. But the Scorpio is getting over it. And when the Scorpio gets over something, they're usually over it and done with whatever it was. So I think that you're onto something with the connection that you feel, because Justice is here. And when Justice shows up, that's a connection. It's like a karmic thing. It's like we were brought together for a purpose. Okay, let's see, where are we? Although I know the relationship will happen, does Jay realize I want to be with him by the way I act? Okay, let's see. Does Jay realize I think so. You got 2 aces, right? And then you got the happy home. So the happy home, the engagement card, I think so. Does B want to get back with Elmir? Does B want to get back with Elmir? Does B want to get back with Elmir? I think so. 2 aces, and if one of them is an air sign, an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, yep, because that's what showed up. Okay, let's see. There's a great job opportunity happening for me this month to improve my finances. It's a great opportunity to improve the finances showing up this month. Come on, new job opportunity this month. 2, 3, 7, I'm not sold that it's happening this month. So the first card you got here is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow mover. It's an earth sign, it's down to earth, it's grounding. So there is an opportunity when this guy shows up, but it's not a quick one, it's not happening soon. And then you only got 1 ace. So I'm thinking that you may have to wait till August. You may even have to wait until after Mercury goes direct. Unless you're staying in the same field, then I would suggest pursuing other job opportunities or staying within the same company. But try not to get frustrated if it doesn't happen this month, because it's on the horizon. When that Knight shows up, it just sometimes is a little delayed because he's slow, that guy. Okay, let's see. Will B find someone to hook up with? Will B find someone to hook up with when B is out on vacation? Another B, so we're 2 Bs. Is B gonna hook up with somebody while the other B is out on vacation? 70% chance, 67 to 70% chance, yes, B will. But the last card is the worry card. So this may be doing something that inevitably comes back to haunt the person, or something that they're like worried about. So if it happens, it's not for the greater good, it's a mistake. And I think that B will know that as soon as it happens too. Oh, thank you for watching. I love the wigs too. They're just so easy. And you know, it's colorful. I think it's fun. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. What is A feeling about S? Okay. What is A feeling about S? Okay, let's pull one card and see what is A feeling about S? Worry. Why is there's worry? They're not, it's not, whatever it is, they're not happy. There's like something to be worried about. Okay, let's see what's coming up next. Or it could even be distrust, but it's more of like worry. How does Daphne feel about me? Okay. How's Daphne feeling? Haha. Daphne is thinking very highly of you. So this card here is, well, the Ten of Pentacles. It could be money coming in from all ends, or it could be money that you didn't earn. This was a feeling about, this was a question about feelings, not about money. So I just interpret this as I would the Ten of Cups, which would be that this person thinks very highly of you, could be very attracted to you, and it's generally a good omen. Okay. Is my relationship manifesting, working? Will I get it? All right, how are we doing with the relationship manifesting? Yes. 2 aces. And then the last card is the Nine of Pentacles. So once again, Pentacles is more about career, but since this was a love relationship question, I'm looking at this more like this is the Nine of Cups, which would be the wish card. Yes, it's manifesting. It's working. Whatever you're doing it right. Okay. No, there's no list. You could just send in the questions. I'm trying to keep track on the chat here. What could be the true feelings of Cyrus on me? Okay, how's Cyrus feeling? The Knight of Swords. So if you don't know how he feels, he's coming in to tell you. Something here is going to change. So if your relationship has been stagnant or nothing has happened yet, something's going to happen. When this guy shows up, look, he doesn't wait. This guy's a quick mover. The High Priestess, you have to use your intuition. There may be a little bit of an upset in reverse. It's not really that big of a deal. And then the last card you have here is the Ten of Pentacles, which, like I said before, being that this is like a feelings kind of a question and not a business question, I look at this more like it would be a good omen when it comes, like this is a good omen for money, but we're not asking about money. So it's a good omen when it comes to this relationship. So if you don't know how he feels, he's coming in and he's going to tell you how he feels. Or you're going to find out. Maybe somebody else tells you how he feels. But you're going to get a message when the Knight of Swords shows up. Comes in out of the blue and it comes in quick. It's not something you have to wait for. What about the steady work oil? If I use it on my chances of keeping my job and domination oil. If we use domination oil, will it help to secure the job? All right, you only got one ace here. So that's a 33% chance, yes, it's going to help. But here's the thing. This is you feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, and this is you like arguments or battles. And it might not always be with other people. It could be within yourself, fighting with yourself. So I'm thinking, I hate to go back to the law of attraction, but our reality is what, we're creating our own reality with our thoughts, the things that we talk about and the things that we put out there. So if you want to keep your job, I would focus on your mantra every day being, I'm so grateful that I have a stable, secure job. I am so grateful that I have this stable, secure job, and try to eliminate any doubt because the future is changeable. I mean, this is what's happening right now at this moment, or maybe within the next couple of days or weeks or so, but this is not forever. So, I mean, look, I worked at a company that laid people off. And after the first round of layoffs, they let somebody go. And then a few months later, they called her to come back. So everything is changeable. You know, people come and go and in and out and up and down. So try your best to focus on, I am so grateful that I have a secure job. I am so grateful that I am, you know, in a secure location or whatever it is, because the cards are suggesting that you're overthinking this and that that's in control, because we are. Did they kill Cameron Boyce? I don't know who that is. Somebody that I should know, or is it like a personal friend? All right, I'm gonna ask. I'm not really crazy for this kind of question, but let's see what they got. Did they kill Cameron Boyce? Only 33% chance this person was killed. The other two cards, the Lovers in reverse, and then the last one is the King of Cups in reverse. So I don't know what the surrounding circumstances are, or who this person was, or how they ended up dead, but it's not coming up strong that this person was killed. Okay, let's see. Oh, you guys are welcome. How does the Aquarius female feel about me? I'm a Sagittarius female. Okay. How does the Aquarius female feel about the Sagittarius? The first card is the Eight of Cups in reverse, which suggests somebody walking away without any reason. So if this is somebody that you maybe haven't heard from in a while, or maybe you might go through that, it's not because you did something or they're doing it on purpose. It just might be that they're just, you know how you have those moments where you're like, oh, I'm going to call him tomorrow. I'm going to call him tomorrow. And then like the days roll into weeks, and then before you know it, then you're like, finally you make the phone call. The Empress. So this person looks at you in a favorable light. Venus, it's the Venus card. It's love, money, beauty, all things that are positive. It's fertility, it's motherly. It's definitely a positive omen. And the last card is the Five of Cups in reverse. So if for some reason there was some time and space between the two of you, this person may have been worried about it, but they're coming out of it. I believe this person holds you in high regard with the Empress. That's the Aquarius, Sagittarius female questions. Okay, let's see. One Scorpio gets settled with everything he's dealing with. Will the connection happen? Okay. Once, wait a minute, let me just make sure I got that right. Once the Scorpio gets settled with everything he's dealing with, will the connection happen? Okay, so Scorpio's got to get his stuff together, and then will the connection happen? The card that just fell out here is the Three of Cups, which is the celebration card. So yes, but I'm going to do the reading anyway. Yeah. You got 70% chance, and then you have the King of Pentacles, which is a strong, prominent figure. So this person's going to settle what they need to settle and then move on with their life, definitely. Okay, let's see. Will I marry a person from a foreign country? Will CP marry a person from a foreign country? Sagittarius, probably. Probably, if you're thinking it, Sagittarian has that foreign feeling, you know, that. Yeah, I think so, because look, you got 2 aces, which is like a 70% chance, and then Judgment. So I think so. I think that you're going to marry somebody from a foreign country. Okay, let's see. Should I not worry too much about my finances because I will getting support by the end of this month? You should never, look, this is one of the hardest things. I struggle with this myself. Worrying about finances just brings more worrying about finances. So if you can, like, what I try to say to myself is, what's going to happen? You know, like, if you pay something late, so you pay it late. You know, what's going to happen? They're not going to put you in jail. So my best advice to you when it comes to financial stuff is to try to focus on how much you have rather than how much you don't have. So say, for example, you have a bill and it's $200 and you only have $150. Focus $150. Focus on, I have $150 for this bill, not that I need 50 more. So just keep focusing on what you have, not the lacking part, because that's going to create more lack. I know, it's so hard. I was struggling with that this morning. I had to go put myself in a salt bath. Does E want to get back with B? 70% chance, yep. The last card here is the 7 of Pentacles, and it was in reverse. So it might be kind of the situation where, like, the person thinks about it but isn't actively working on it just yet, because 70% chance, that's pretty high. Then chance, that's pretty high. Let's see, where are we? The did they kill Cameron question, I answered that before, and I don't think that they did. I don't think they did. If this is some kind of an investigation or something that's going on, I think that more needs to come out, because according to the cards, there was only a 33% chance that that person was killed. What's going on my way in the near future? I'm a Gemini. Okay, what's going on in the near future, let's say between now and the end of the summer, for our Gemini friend? All right, what's going on for Gemini? Okay, things may be a little bit upside down, and that could have something to do with Mercury, so don't worry so much. The first card you have here is Justice, which is karma. So the karma is going to play itself out with whatever situation you're dealing with. But the 2 of Pentacles in reverse is showing that life kind of goes out of balance. So this could be the kind of thing where you find that you're devoting too much time to work. Maybe other areas of your life are kind of like stagnant because you're spending so much time working, or vice versa. When this card is in reverse, it's like life has gotten out of balance, and you know, it can make you a little bit frantic. In the center of the spread is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, which means upright, it would be money comes in from all different angles, and it doesn't have to be money that you worked for. It could be gifts, it could be somebody leaves you money, or you find money, you win money. When it's in reverse, it still could be coming, it just might be delayed. So if you've been waiting on, I don't know, an inheritance, or waiting on a student loan or a bank loan or something, you may find that that gets a little bit delayed. But you have the 3 of Cups, which is a celebration. So even though things are kind of like, you know, back and forth, and, you know, like karma is taking care of it, it's just like not a direct arrow. It's kind of like a zigzag, the road. So maybe a little bit up and down, especially when it comes to money, at least for the next couple of weeks. Just hang in there because this is all going to pass. Especially now with Mercury. But not only is Mercury retrograde, but we have like 6 planets retrograde. So a lot of us are going through the funk. Okay. Should the first visit to see my father be with me and my husband? Okay. So the question, like, should you go alone or bring your husband? Let's find out. Should the first visit be alone or should the husband go to visit the father for the first time? I kind of think that you should go alone. Only because you only got 1 ace, okay? And then the other card that showed up is the 6 of Wands in reverse. So this is like upright, it's victory. In reverse, it's kind of like a delayed victory or not getting the desired answer. So I'm thinking it may be better if you go alone, but this is my opinion. That's what the cards say. My opinion is whatever makes it easier for you, you come first. If you want the support of your husband being there, then I would take him with you. But that's my opinion. The cards are kind of suggesting that maybe you ought to go alone. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Will BNS ever be in a romantic relationship and will it be successful? Whoa, one card fell out, so you know I gotta acknowledge that one. BNS. Well, the 7 of Cups is choices, so somebody here has choices. So I don't know about that. Because with choices, it might be that somebody doesn't want to make a commitment because they're not too sure. Well, there's a 70% chance that they will be in a relationship together because they got the 2 aces. But this card here, Death in reverse, it's like not transformative. So I'm not sure if one partner, one of them has choices and they're not really sure that they want this to be long lasting, or they're together for a while and one person feels like the relationship isn't growing and it runs its course. As of right now, it's not looking like it's a long lasting relationship, but it does look like there is a connection, but it looks like one person has choices and isn't so ready just yet to give up those other options. Okay, let's see. Am I moving to Georgia with him by the end of the month or August? Okay, the Sunshine moving to Georgia by the end of the month or August. I would suggest not making any moves until the end of August, only because of the Mercury thing. Usually when people move under Mercury retrograde, they come back. Or they're unhappy. The only caveat to that is that they say if you were born under Mercury retrograde, you may be able to get away with it. But I was born under Mercury retrograde, and I don't really find that to hold true about myself, so I would say hold off if you can, but let's see what the cards say. Sunshine moving to Georgia. I think you're going to wait. I think you're going to wait. I don't think it's going to happen that soon, and I think that that's good. The end of August, I would be okay with. Like anything after the 15th or 16th, I would think that that's fine. Oh, hi, Dingus. I'm good. How are you? Okay. I don't know how much more time I have left on this phone, so let me see how many more I can get in. What should I say to my crush to get his attention through social media? I'm a Sag Sun. Oh, no, cancel. I'm a Sag Sun, Gemini Moon, Aries Rising. He is a Pisces Sun, Scorpio Moon, Leo Rising. Sagittarius Sun, Aries Rising. You should know exactly what to say. It should come to you because Aries knows how to get what they want, and that's your rising sign. Sagittarius is pretty good too. Pisces Sun and the Scorpio Moon, that could be a little bit a combination of melancholy and digging deep. Leo Rising likes to be the center of attention. Okay. I would say with Leo Rising, I would definitely do something to stroke his ego. Definitely, because Leo likes that. They love to be the center of attention. I would say something on social media that is complementary to his ego. Definitely Leo, because of the Leo Rising. Pisces Sun can be a little bit wishy-washy. I'm a Pisces, so. And Scorpio Moon, they like depth and they like connection. So I would go for something ego or something very deep. Maybe if you can kind of do both, but you're an Aries Rising, so I think that whatever you know what to do. Like you have it. If anyone has it. Yeah, especially with that fire combination. I would definitely go for the ego and maybe go for something that's very deep. Okay, what are Hazem's feelings? What are Hazem's feelings? Let's see. Is he spending time working on something? That's like an apprentice, somebody that's putting in a lot of somebody who's working really hard for something and focused on like learning something new. Well, they feel that you're a very balanced person. They don't feel that you're like, when this card is like, it's balance, it's things that work well. So this isn't like she's a psycho. This is like somebody who I can talk to, somebody who's calm, somebody who is level-headed. The Three of Cups is a celebration, so I do think that this person thinks very highly of you. And the last card is the Knight of Cups, which is like the knight in shining armor. I think this person holds you in high regard. If you have not had much of a connection with this person lately, and that's why you're bringing up this question, it could be that they are just literally just busy working on something. Okay, let me see. See if I can go back. What's going to happen for me in the next few weeks? Okay, what's going on for Dingus in the next coming weeks? Let's say between now and the end of August. What's coming up for Dingus? Well, it looks like you either are going to be getting over a betrayal, or you just recently dealt with a betrayal, but you're getting over that. Now, the next card you have is the Fool, which is either a new beginning, spontaneity, taking a leap of faith. This is like reckless abandonment, but like in a good way. It's not like the kind of thing where you're looking without leaping. It's like taking a risk and succeeding. And then you have Justice. So if somebody recently screwed you somehow, karma is showing up and they're going to take care of it. So I'm thinking that over the next couple of weeks, if you haven't experienced this betrayal, it's not that big of a deal because it's in reverse. But somebody may have done something unsavory. You get over it quickly. You have a new lease on life. You could even meet somebody new or new friends, new opportunity, and you kind of dive in head first and karma shows up. So it looks like if somebody screwed you recently, you're getting over that. Okay, let's see. Where am I? I don't know how much time I have left on my battery. With the songs I'm planning to write and creating, will it gain some notoriety when I release them? Okay, so what's going on here? How successful are we going to be with these songs? Will Ty be a success with the songs, the new songs that are being written and released? I think so. Okay, so let me just explain this. You only got 33% chance here with this because you only got one ace. But this card in reverse is like, if it were upright, it would be moving on, moving away, moving across the sea. In reverse, it's staying right where you are. So I think that you're going to be working on it. I think it might not, maybe it doesn't happen right away. It might take a little bit of time. But in reverse, the Five of Pentacles is you're not worried. So this just may be something that you have to devote some time to and keep at it to guarantee yourself success. I'm going to pull a couple more cards just because I want to see if I can get anything else about that. What's going on with these new songs? It shows worry. You worried about it? Or feeling burdened by it? But financial stability shows up. I think that this just might be something you have to stick with to have success. Definitely stick with it, and you know the power of positive thinking. Focus on what you want. Imagine these songs being a hit. Remember, somebody had to imagine the iPhone before it was created. Somebody had to imagine the airplane before it was created. Everything starts in the imagination, so just try to stick with that and try to eliminate as much worry as you can. Worrying doesn't help us at all. Doesn't help any of us, but yeah, we all do it. Okay, let's see. Will the Aquarius female and Sagittarius female work out their differences and eventually be together? I feel like Sagittarius and Aquarius are a great match because they both need a lot of freedom. They're both very friendly, and they understand that in the other person. So it's not like, you know, Sagittarius being with somebody who is really needy. Aquarius and Sagittarius are two signs that are not very needy. So I feel like, yes, it could work out. But we're going to ask the cards anyway. You got 99% chance this is working out. You got 3 aces to the Sagittarius and the Aquarius. I feel like that's a really good match. It's an easy match. Like if you work out your differences, that's exactly what's going to be. Differences are worked out. Okay. Is it true Jay and I will have kids someday? My dreams are showing it. Okay. Jay and Sunshine have children someday. I'm saying I think so, definitely, because you only got 1 ace, right? But it is the Ace of Cups, which is the new beginning in love, and that's Yeah, yes, that's 33%. But the other two cards you have here is the soulmate card and then the sun, okay? And it doesn't get better than the sun. So I'm thinking, yeah, there are kids in the future. Okay, let's see. Will I marry B, the Gemini? Let's see. Well, you definitely have a chance. 33% chance here with this. But then you have the celebration card, right? So then that even goes higher than 33% chance. And the last card is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow mover. So let's just put it this way. You may have an opportunity, or it could be something that you can manifest if that's what you want with the Gemini. But it might be a little bit of an uphill battle, only because the Knight of Pentacles is a slow mover. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Okay, did they kill Cameron one? I did that reading before, and basically what I got was that there was only a 33% chance that that person was killed, and that there may be more to the story that hasn't come out yet. I don't know the surrounding circumstances, but it wasn't coming up strong that that person was killed. I kept a secret from him. He broke up with me. I decided to stay away from him. Will the separation bring us back, or will we follow different paths? He's a Capricorn. Okay. Is the Capricorn coming back? Well, you got a 70% chance when it comes to the aces that the Capricorn is coming back. The last card you got here was the Chariot, which is a quick mover. So it's moving forward fast. So the person may come back quickly out of the blue, and then the relationship may pick up where it left off. Okay, let's see. Where are we? It wasn't bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Dinkus. It's not bad. All right. What do the coworkers find attractive about CP? Are you very detail orientated? Because the Hermit shows up, which would be a Virgo. So they may be seeing that you are not only just a hard worker, but you're very detail orientated, and when you do things, you do them perfect. That's a perfectionist. They also think that you climb, right? The Nine of Wands would be climbing to the top of the mountain. You're a high achiever. They find these things to be attractive. Now, physically, if you want to know what they find physically attractive, let's go through that. Are the coworkers physically attracted to CP? Yes, because you got 70% chance here with the aces. physical traits, people probably find different things attractive. Somebody may be attracted to you physically. Other people, like, you know what, like for me, I always found people to be attractive when they're funny and they have a good sense of humor. A friend of mine once said to me that she always found people attractive that were healthy and in good shape. So everybody's going to be attracted to a different one of your qualities. But at the end of the day, people are finding you attractive. It could be some people are attracted to you because you're a hard worker, you're detail orientated, you know how to get things done, or you're perfectionist. Some people may be attracted to you physically, but it's like, it shows a lot of attraction there. Let's see, where are we? Taurus guy from the past. What do the cards want to know about the future? Okay. What's going on with the Taurus guy from the past? What do the cards want her to know about the future? Okay, what's going on with the Taurus? A decision needs to be made, or a decision has been made. It depends on the situation. That card, in my eyes, can go either way. The Nine of Cups, the Wish card. This person may be deciding on how to either get back in your life or how to approach you again. The Three of Pentacles, cooperation. The Nine of Wands. I think this person may either be thinking about coming back into your life, or they may show up again at some point, because there's a lot of positive energy coming here. Perseverance. If you haven't heard from this person, I would be surprised if you don't hear from them during Mercury retrograde. And then look, the Hangman in reverse, which means if the person has been stagnant and not moving forward, they're coming out of that. And now the Queen of Cups showed up. I know you said that that person was a Taurus. If you're a water sign, this could be you. I think that there's a chance that you may be hearing from this person under the Mercury retrograde that's going on right now. Okay, guys, that's about it. My phone is going to die, but I'm going to try to come on tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. Probably a little bit earlier in the day, only because on Thursday morning I have class at 6 a.m. I have to get up really early. So if I get a chance, I'll try to come on like maybe 2 or 3 in the afternoon tomorrow. If I didn't get to your question, you have a chance again tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, share me with your friends, because I'm trying to grow my channel this summer. That's my goal. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.